A cleanup and recovery effort is underway along Nottawasaga Bay after hundreds of dead and injured birds were found over the past few days. CTV's Alessandra Carnero has been following this story and joins us live now with more on the situation. Alessandra, what can you tell us?
Lindsay, it's become more of a cleanup effort, and that's because of the large scale of dead birds that are turning up on beaches across parts of Midland, Collingwood, and even Tiny Township. And one organization says they're not giving up hope, and they're hoping to save as many birds as they can. Now, residents who may be walking along part of the Nottawasaga Bay are finding them along the beach and a lot of the large dead birds, while others struggle to move along the shore. Experts say the birds most affected are fish eaters and have likely contracted a bacteria from the fish they consume, which ultimately causes the birds to develop a form of botulism. And it's not an unfamiliar scene for the area. Just over 10 years ago, thousands of dead birds were found along the same beaches. And just like before, many of these birds were migrating south for the winter.
A lot of them are Arctic birds. And it's, loons and grebes and many species that already face so many hardships. And to have this potentially kill thousands of these birds is just beyond.
Now, experts say if you do come across one of these birds that are still alive, keep the bird in a dry, safe space, and then you can call your local rescue organization, which will help with the rehabilitation process. Reporting live, I'm Alessandra Carnero. Lindsay, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Alessandra.
Peace and blessings, family. Sister Ajali. The audio I just played is disturbing on many levels. I thank you, Brother Nano John, for sending me that link. The pictures are an assortment I put together, and I'm putting Kevin up in there because he's part of the genocide. I'm not saying he has any idea what's going on, but it's obvious distractions and chaos are specifically used to keep us from focusing on what these people do and how they do it. And I thank the people who study Kevin. As a matter of fact, I'm going to play his audio so you can hear just how ridiculous the distractions have to get.
I mean, that's it, man. That's literally it.
So are you saying you want the black race to die out in that case? Because if that's it, no women, or would it be better for him to go make a shade of brown?
You make a point. The shade of brown is better than nothing.
That's all I'm saying. We need to start advocating for men who want to be with men. I understand the impulse, brothers. I do.
I thank Sister Lashid for you. I think this is multiple people. I think Brother Unmute the Truth has shared with me different things about Kevin Samuels, about what's the other one who's like a really globally known, Dave Chappelle, distraction. I don't trust Dave Chappelle. Oh, no, I don't. I heard from Brother Unmute the Truth. He shared an audio where it sounded like he was really pitch hitting for this trans-surgical lunacy. So when I think about how they have to call up the devil, I know they do that because the devil is the ultimate distraction altogether. He keeps us from contemplating because, number one, he's got an economic system set up so you are exhausted. All you really want is entertainment, lighthearted fun, and I think that's a wonderful thing. You need to laugh. I know I do. I know I do. I enjoy myself regularly. But I imagine that I've just been forged in a way by Allah so that my love is such a, what a glorious feeling that just flows through me for Black us. So that's a strength. And I have a love of science, and those things keep me far more powerful and focused than the horror of looking at any of this. So I can think past my fears to That bird right there, that's an organic being. So are we. The die-off that I've shared is not just a one-time deal. When they talk about these news stories, they always put it as if it's just one little area, this beach right here, when this is something that's going on all over the place. It's not just one little Georgian beach or Georgian Bay beach up in Ontario. It's happening on roadways. This is in Georgia. This is in the U.S., south of Ontario. And this story here covers how this is happening in Arkansas, right? Thousands. And it started in the seas. Millions of sea creatures washing up dead. This is not something I'm making up. You can only kill the ocean once, and you can only kill the air once too. They're just hoping we won't notice with all the distractions, with the, prop gun accidents. It's like regular. They don't all implode upon each other, overlap each other. As soon as we get tired of Brian Laundrie and his murdered girlfriend, they got something else to fill the pages of the paper. And the frequency of these events happen more and more. So the same thing with these agents and not everybody is an agent. I would say Kevin Samuels definitively is, especially the way that he's being in a kind of backhanded way, but it's still any publicity, even bad publicity for these dudes, is good publicity. Because I saw in Daily Mail, there was an article where they had this white girl complaining about her white boyfriend, who listens to Kevin Samuels. And I was just like, why would they even put this dude's name in this article that has very little to do with him? Because they're trying to get a purebred operative who has a psychopathic nature in front of everybody, because they know that this dude, he's so out, he's going to support everything, absolutely everything that the devil would insist upon conducting on this planet. That if we don't get the warning out about Fukushima and what it's done to our planet and all man-made radiation, then there won't be a planet anymore. I know a lot of operatives. Most of them have never even heard of me. I have no problem with that. But I'm saying they need to hear this warning, because I know whole bunches of them really are dumb people. And to be an operative, you have to be dumb. And they never succeeded in the realm of science, and I'm not mad about that, because there's all sorts of people. Everybody has a specialty, and it's a beautiful planet because people diversify. That's wonderful. But I'm just saying that the people who would be attracted to selling out their own, and even in that little clip, Kevin was saying, well, maybe we should just kill off black people. He was saying as if he actually regrets a completely genocidal comment. And because they know they're supporting evil. If they knew that evil included them in the trajectory, because they're stupid enough to believe that their McMansion is going to save them from what? What? Look at these dead creatures. Oh my God. How is your McMansion going to save you from water vapor? That's radiation comes down in the rain. I'm looking at after those fires all up and down California, which caused some orange skies. Now they got floods coming. Oh my goodness. This is dislodging even more so all the radiation that is everywhere. And it's, wow. This is what it does. And so these folks don't understand. They're fools, they're idiots. They're hedonists. They have no ability to control their impulse-minded actions whatsoever. And in order to prevail to themselves of all these, just like it was a comment that I also heard Kevin make, where somebody was putting the Cher out as if he was a pedophile. He said that every woman is, she's reached her level of sexual attractiveness. Once she hits 26, after that, it's all over. No high value man should be with a woman who's older than 26. What a stupid thing to say. As if that's all you can envision in a partner is the physicality of it. When you're in a real relationship, and that's how you build, a legacy that goes past materialism, but through your family itself. You are not going to be laying down having sex 24/7. You best be more attracted to a person than what they look like. But this fool puts stuff like that out there. These people are idiots. Okay? And so I just picked him because he's the easiest one to pick to use. They use us, I'ma use the fools. So that you need this book. Boy, oh boy, that's just a simple call, and wow, I don't know what to say. I really am astounded. Even though in the middle of me being astounded, I'm putting that work in. And that's what we gotta do. No matter what we see on the way of getting up out of hell, hold on to the Most High. Hold on to His guidance that is all-knowing, all-powerful. And no matter what happens on the sidelines, it's not gonna knock us off the straight path to forever. Straight black family pride. That is our map. I love you. Peace and blessings.